Why won't Angie answer? Himiko is very clear that you are not to speak. Yes. Something's weird. Why won't she answer? Oh, jeez. Let's light the candles briefly. Is that okay? Yeah, just for now. Is that blood? That should be a case. The seance was perfect. They jogged killing. Is that still Tinko in there? Tinko?
Yes.
She doesn't speak until the spirit enters her. Well, she follows her as well, but how about we let her out for now? But dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who remove objects from a magic circle must be the same who brought them in. Not the spirit may stay to the medium's body. See, this has a failure. I don't think any spirit's sticking around, but whatever. So, Kyo instructed us how to clean everything up. Carefully remove everything exactly in order Kyo directed.
Now, I will remove the sheet.
Kyo pinched the fabric to the side and pulled it gently.
Perhaps.
Well, this ain't right.
Yeah.
I told you not to step on the... Yeah, she jumped onto the cage and... Fueled by desperation, Himiko grabbed the cage, lifted it up, and... Oh wow, she lifted the entire cage by herself?
Adrenaline's crazy, dude.
Holy crap. Yeah, okay.
So what was that about hearing a body discovery announcement?
Yeah, who would have thought there'd be our victim during the investigation? Maybe Malfane's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Well, she did like puke twice. Oh, puke's color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this. Everyone please assemble in the seance room. See, so that's the body discovery announcement played. Did take long for him to come running. Well, this just got complicated.
What?
But Tinko, seriously? The fuck? Tinko, Gonta's so sorry. Gonta no could protect you. Suichi, explain the situation. Thought we were conducting the seance. What happened? No. What's happening?
We've got a drastically shortened list of suspects this time.
Yeah, jeez.
What on earth?
Never thought murder would happen during an investigation. Someone must have really been trying to keep Angie silent.
Say.
I'd like to confirm something. Culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tinko, yes? Well, what happens in the event there are two murderers by two people? Well, if they're two blackened, will we need to find them both at the class trial?
Good question.
Yeah, that's a good point. What happened in that scenario? Damn, what happened? What would happen? Why do you look lost too, Mao? I thought you were gonna run things and stuff, Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do, really. I don't know. Oh, they're all disorganized. Like, if you can't decide this class trial's objective, then we don't know what to investigate. Father Eyes knows what to do. We should ask him for help. Yeah, you already forgotten. Daddy's in no condition to help us.
There he is.
It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that. It's all your fault, Malfane? Yeah, help. We don't know what to do on our own. Gotta use the power of love. That'll snap him back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right.
No, anything's possible with the power of love. You understand that because you've never been loved before, Mao Damn. Oof. Daddy, I love you, so please go back to normal. I wanna see you, Father. I love you with all my heart. You're making me blush.
Hey, he's back.
Wait, where'd he come from?
Just the side of the screen somewhere.
I'm back. Was he just like sitting up there? I just didn't notice.
No, he just kind of flew in off screen.
Were you good while I was away? Oh, she's definitely looking back. Oh, he's looking at himself.
Running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation. Oh, that tickles. Father's intense love is getting me all soaked. Daddy, your tongue feels amazing. This better not awaken anything in me.
Well, you're looking at him back, so I assume something's already been awakened. Also, the fact that the sound effects are like slurp, slurp, slurp do not help this.
Mononym hates it.
No.
That vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax. Everyone just busts out the XSLs again.
To tell you the truth,
No, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But how's you have to do it? The secret is to just leave whether you get permission or not. Wait, so who's the Baldy then? Just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone. Hey, it's your pay. Here's your pay, so you're grunt. So now take it and get out here. Thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Yeah, okay.
Bye, fake Monokuma.
Now that nuisance is out of the way, what are you guys talking about again? Ah, that's right. What happens if you vote what happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates?
I'll answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served. Oh, first come, first served. The Blackoon kills the first victim to discard will be your target. In other words, if the Blackoon killed Angie isn't the same as the one who killed Tinko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the Blackened.
Yeah.
Basically, Tinko's killer wasted a kill, and Tinko herself is a waste of a victim. You might even say she's a waste of a person. I'll add this to the school regulations, so you can review it later. I'll also update the Monoko file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Boy, everything is going so smoothly now. Father's running things again. Lear's gonna be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst. Daddy, you're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp. Knowing better than being praised by my cute cubs. Knowing better than spending time with my cute cubs. As long as you live, I'll never let any of you go. Just left us behind while we were saying you'd never let us go. That's why it's so amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy.
Oh god.
Oh jeez. Just no. Just no. Effing mono damn. So makes sense of all that.
Listen closely.
Yeah, both versions of Dirk culprits, the Arbol will turn Angie's killer.
Nope.
But if we don't even know there's a different culprit. Boy, don't know if there's a different culprit, do we? Yeah, we should investigate Tinko's death as well, just in case.
Exciting.
Yeah, fine, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited. Yeah, you fucking psycho. Suchi, this is bad. This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tinko was killed. Aaron's upset and confused. I'm in no shape to help right now. So this is where you need to step up.
Listen up.
Listen, Suichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
That's Star Trek reference.
Cite the power.
Sure, why not? Let's check the Maku file first. If that was intentional, then that was amazing. So, like, let's see, who was in the club again? It was, Tenko, Angie, like, Himiko, Gonta.
Kibo?
Yeah, I think Kiba was there.
I think Kibo was in the club.
Maybe. No, Korekio wasn't in it.
No.
And, crap, I think there was like something like 5 people, wasn't there?
Gonta.
Gonta, yeah. So, like, I think everyone who was in the club was, like, also in this room outside of, like, Angie and Gonta. I'll have to, like, check back there, but yeah, I think that actually is the case. Like, I'm trying to think back, like, super hard here to, like, you know, make sure I'm, like, 100% solid on that.
No, that was everyone.
Okay, yeah.
Everyone else thought it was nuts.
Yeah. So the only one who, like, you know, could have gone into, like, the art room, and also could have, like, you know, potentially, like, killed, you know, and, like, Tenko from underneath, would have been, like, Gonta, assuming that, like, no locks were picked and Angie didn't let anyone else in.
Hmm.
All these visible injuries is a stab wound to the back of the neck. It's down to her neck. This scene is Angie's cause of death. Don't like coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. This also means that, like, if the sword wasn't moved, that there definitely is a second murder weapon.
True.
Jeez.
Which probably is what caused Angie's laceration. So if we... Wait, what? Wait, what's this going to?
What? Curse!
Are we doing some Scooby-Doo crap right now?
Basically.
Kaito, calm down.
Wait, Makis are like Scooby?
Maki's like, I'm actually going to kill you.
No way, this is a curse. Don't screw around.
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Dull sound reverberated through the room. Did she slap him?
You okay? My bad.
Punched him.
Starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. Gotta get some fresh air, so I'll leave this one to you, Maki Roll. Or you and Maki Roll. Shall we resume the investigation? Taz of the Essence. Wait, was Kiba like on this whole like, yo, like cult thing too?
Hmm.
I don't think Kiba was in the student council.
Up Yeet says, sup dude.
Oh, sup. Yeah, we had time to mourn Tinko's death as their lives are at risk. But Angie and then Tinko... Okay, so I found, like, Tamugi's account does indeed say who is in the student council.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsumugi.
Oh, right, I forgot Suzuki.
Right, so... Gonta, Kibo, and Samugi could have, like, got, like, into the room. And they're also the ones who, like, weren't, like, in the ritual. So the only ones we really ruled out here are, like, Tenko and Himiko. Well, really the only one that's ruled out here is Himiko.
You might not even be able to rule, or you might be able to rule those people out too. The ones who were in the room investigating Angie's murder. Because, one person would have noticed the other leaving.
Yeah.
But we'll get those testimonies later, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's right. We have at least, like, knocked out Himiko, though, because, like, there's no way she could have, stepped forward to, like, kill someone in the dark through, like, the light paper in the cage without, like, messing up the salt-like thing.
Yeah.
That's, like, just a bit much.
How do you think the murder happened?
So I think, at least I'm considering, like, someone, like...
I'm listening.
Yeah. This at least looks like logical, like, ways could have happened in my head right now, which is, someone, like, from the student council, like, knocked on the door and Himiko, or whatever, Angie, like, specifically let them in, because they're in the student council.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, maybe they gotta, like, move somewhere or something, maybe, and they, like, cut her head, and they, like, kind of, like, knocked her out with, like, some weapon, and, like, put the tape over her mouth. So then they, like, brought her into the, like, room of, like, the art room or whatever, maybe. And they, like, used the sword to kill her in the blue, like, blah blah, from behind to, I don't know exactly why, but, like, maybe to potentially, just make sure that it was done, because it was just the surest way or something. They just didn't think out the front wound, maybe. Or maybe they were trying to just make it seem super weird and suspicious. I don't know. But yeah, then they, like, locked the door and they, like, like, strung up the wax effigies for some reason. Stabbed the weapon inside Kaede. And they, like, somehow roped the sword around, or roped something around. No, I would have had to have used the sword to get out, so... Alright, this is getting, like, very confusing, actually. Yeah, like, it seems like they may have used the sword around the door from some, like, rope mechanism or something to, like, close the sliding lock, because it did say it, like, closes very easily. And they somehow retrieved it and put in, like, Angie's body? Or, no, until, like, the, like, effing Kaide's body, I mean. And, like, they hear out the seances going on, because, we're, like, talking out pretty openly, and there's, like, okay, well, I can't let this happen, so I have to, like, wait until the room is dark, because Krekio, like, said the room has to be dark, like, out loud, and then I'm going to, like, stab Tenko's body through the floorboards with, like, the other murder weapon to, like, keep Angie's spirit from potentially saying anything, just on the off chance that it does work. So it'd definitely be someone who believes in the supernatural.
Okay.
Holy crap, if it's Kaido.
How can this be?
It's all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. But yeah, so they probably, like, stabbed her from, like, the lower floor somehow. And they, like,
How? How would they have done that?
Well, like, I assume they would have had, like, a long weapon of some kind.
Tenko's... the wound that killed... Wait. Check the Monokuma file real quick before I say something. But I'm pretty sure it mentioned Tenko's cause of death. It's probably in the same Monokuma file.
Ultimate Kill Master Terror. Boom's body is occurring in the very room of the fourth floor. They
Stabbed in the back of her neck.
Stabbed in the back of her neck? The fuck? No injuries were detected. Okay, that threw a huge wrench in some stuff. Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna be frank. The Angie murder is the less interesting murder.
Okay. Well, it's definitely the same, like, killer's MO. So, like, the only way they will be able to do this is if they're, like, part of the ritual. And, like, yeah, the only way they'd have to, like, either know exactly where the circle is, which would be weird, because Korekio definitely wouldn't want to, like, pay himself as a murderer with, like, something weird like this.
Yeah.
Or they'd have to have, like, put something, like, inside the cage to stab her, like, after the cage was lowered. But wait, nah, it couldn't be a cage, it would have to have been the dog statue. Cause, like, yeah, cause the, yeah, cause we, like, saw through the cage and, like, Tinko was still alive. Well, unless, there's some...
Well, it was cage, sheet, dog.
Yeah. Like, it would have had to have been the dog then. Cause... That or, like, the person putting the shoe on, like, slipped something in, though it stabbed her once the dog was lowered.
How would it have done that?
Well, if, like... yeah...
Because they would have noticed any sharp object on the dog statue or whatever.
Yeah. If you put something under the sheet that's like, some, like, blade that would, like, sort of go through the cage slightly, then maybe when the dog is lowered, it would, like, bend the cage, pressed on the object, and, like, cause the killing wound. But that'd be, like, a very specific, like, type of object. But it'd be very tricky to, like, set that up.
Also, I apologize if in the recording you can hear the air conditioner, but it is getting warm in here.
Yeah, oh, that's fine. I'm sure it won't pick up.